Welcome, everyone. Attention Training Tuesday. Quick reminder, we are flexing our attention muscles. I don't think they're actually muscles. They're neurons and neural networks and things like that. But I like the idea of the analogy to flexing muscles or sort of activating something. And today there's always a peculiar twist when it comes to the attention training piece, which I'll describe in a second. Um, but just a pitch for the importance of attention training. So how we pay attention determines the character and quality of our experience in any given moment, therefore the quality of our life. So whatever we focus on is what's going to manifest as our subjective experience. This is not a new idea. We've been talking about this for months, in some cases years, and yet it's surprisingly difficult to do. And so today's session is intended to stimulate those parts of our neurology that allow us to actually do two really distinct things here. There's two sides to this attention coin. The first one is what we usually think about when we think of attention. We say, are you paying attention? Are you focusing and concentrating the beam of your attention on something? Ideally, on the thing that you want it to be focused on. And the part that we forget is that the flip side of the attention coin is being able to disconnect or move away from or let go and filter out the stuff that we don't want to be focusing our attention on. PG&E has been doing some work out here, and they installed some kind of like in the road, there's some kind of a new manhole cover that's got some electrical stuff in it. And it wasn't really, I don't know, tightened down or cinched down or something. So every time a car drove over it, there'd be this really loud sort of clunking sound, and everyone in the neighborhood was really bent out of shape. And to the point where neighbors were getting, orange cones out and they were putting them around there so the cars wouldn't drive over them. And today I ran into the PG&E guy out there, and I was like, so what's up with this thing? It makes a lot of noise. He's like, no, we just gotta, you know, tighten it a little bit. So anyway, so he did that and assured me that it was now going to be quieter than a church mouse. So I assume that's pretty quiet. But to me, it was a good example of the 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 noise was unintentionally consuming the attention of lots of people, including the neighbors that were getting really upset about it. And so there's a good example of being able to, the noise happens, it grabs our attention. We can either focus on it or we can choose to move to something else and let it go. So I thought let's practice that today. So let's start by closing our eyes. Just noticing stillness. Morning's probably been somewhat hectic with lots of to-dos and thoughts and ideas and busyness. Just allowing that to have its space. At the same time, just focusing on right here, right now. Things can or could be really simple. We're just sitting for a few moments. So right there, this reorientation is a function of attention, meaning can we shift our attention to the present moment, let go of, or just move away from the stuff that's already happened today. Those are just memories. And the same thing as it relates to what's coming our way. The mind has this tendency to create narratives and stories about all the stuff that's going to happen in the future. Could be 2 minutes from now, could be 2 hours from now. That too is just mental processing. It's nothing to do with reality right now. I'm not saying that the future stuff or even the past stuff is not important, that it's not worthy of attention and engagement, just challenging us right here, right now, in this moment, to see it for what it is, which is just mental cognitive processing. It'll still be there in a few minutes. Right now, let's focus attention on this moment right now. Like we practiced yesterday, without judgment. There's no agenda about what this moment should be like, shouldn't be like. It's just noticing, like right here, right now, sitting, breathing, sensing. And if you can, notice there's these two qualities of attention that are happening simultaneously. On the one hand, we are focusing on right here, right now, or simultaneously in this moment, also letting go or choosing to not engage with the past or the future. It's this peculiar mix of focus and letting go at the same time. And this proverbial muscle that we're flexing here comes in really handy when life gets busy and fast, because it allows us to slow down and remember that where I focus that beam of attention, what determines my subjective experience. And that includes the ability or the capacity to let go of things that the mind has a tendency to want to automatically focus on. This part of our mind is actually really useful. It saves us, it protects us, helps us pay attention to dangers and threats and all kinds of things. All I'm suggesting here is that we become aware of to what extent that attention is being hijacked by external experiences. Can we be aware of that? And can we choose where we want our attention to be? Part of the mind or the nervous system that grabs our attention, sometimes hijacks it. It's not bad. It's just a part of our experience that we can actually engage with in a more deliberate manner. And that's what we're practicing right now. Staying focused on right here, right now, the body sitting and breathing very intentionally, letting go of the past, future will all still be there in a couple of minutes from now. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose. Slow exhale through the mouth, relaxing the shoulders, the hands, the belly, just letting go. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another deep inhale through the nose. Exhaling, relaxing, letting go. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the session. Hope that was a good, quick reminder. We have way more control than we think we do. It's really just a question of remembering that we can activate it. So, hope that was a useful reminder. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.